What the hell? What the hell?
The heck is this?
What the heck is this?
It's FUNNYNET, Dad.
It's looking pretty sus to me.
It's funny. It's FUNNYNET, Father. You know, speaking of comedy, that might be the funniest thing ever.
Oh, Fetch Pence?
Fetch Pence might be the funniest thing ever.
Probably the Citizen Kane of YouTube poops.
It's Fetch Pence. The Citizen Kane.
Turns out it was his sandwich all along.
Make me a sandwich? No.
No.
I think out of all the things that exist, that might be the thing I've quoted the most.
Yeah.
I think I say it every day.
I lately, like, I've just been thinking about, hey, yeah, my buddy here, he likes you.
My buddy likes you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
It never gets old. Never gets old. Never gets old. Welcome to the greeting from the Internet, United States of America, with our special friend, the Wizard of Loneliness. Which way is...
Add my theme music.
Damn. Oh, yeah, you sent me... Hold on. You want me to play it?
Wait, you have the music?
Hold on. He sent me something. Hold on. Let me cue it up.
Gotta play them right in succession, then.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
Ready?
You didn't tell us about this.
No. Okay, do you want... I mean, it's just going to play through my desktop audio, so only I can hear it, but... you get ready.
Just play the second file. Don't skip the first.
You don't want the Masterpiece Theater intro?
Just skip to the second one.
All right, here's the second one then. All right, it played.
It's better knowing that it was planned to play second, and I was like, can't wait, play it now.
Just the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilhelm.
Holy shit! It's time to wake up. Get up!
So it's time to be funny, guys. Come on.
Anyway,
it's my funny alarm.
Speaking of being funny, I have this fucked up joke that I want to open the show with. All right. So, like a Chinese guy and a black guy.
Greetings from Internet, U.S.A.
That shit was funny.
Real thinker, Randy.
It's been fun.
But now I've got to go.
We gotta go now.
Did the joke land? I think it did. Anyways,
landed him in some hot water is what it landed.
Landed him in the trash.
Who's got something funny to say? Let's all go around the room. Let's start the show off by saying something funny.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh.
Guggenheim. That's a funny word.
Damn.
Hey, the
my
Guggenheim.
word.
You stole
I
my...
designed that.
Okay. Your turn, Colin. Wiz.
I'm just gonna reference to the great Jim Varney. Go watch his short video called Boogie. It's funny.
Ooh. I like
A little deep cut. Jim Varney. That's the guy who plays Ernest. Yeah. Go watch it.
He's funny.
Okay, let's go. Say something funny.
Comedy.
All right, I'm gonna say the Werner Herzog version of that White Boy Summer tweet. That's all. You Google it.
Guggenheim it. Yeah.
Guggenheim it. Oh, what you eating there, huh? Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, I thought maybe there's some slapstick or something. I thought maybe you'd fall over.
So Werner.
Oh, have you seen the new like Stooge posting meme that's been going around?
Stooge posting?
I love
this. I'm a Stoogeaholic.
It's just this one guy like making it up like he just puts impact text over like pictures of the Three Stooges and just voice acts like scenarios as if the Three Stooges were today. It's funny.
It's funny, guys. You'll have to check that out.
Oh no, I agree. It's so fucking funny.
Stooge posting, that's the word.
I'm hanging out with the
Huge
cast of the new Netflix Resident Evil behind me. Can you guess which one is Wesker?
Move a little bit.
Huge looking one.
Can you move?
Oh,
Hi.
wait, what?
You know Albert Wesker?
The aluminum tube in the background.
Oh, he's in the window behind you. He's in the window.
He's actually, he's the guy with the sunglasses, like, you mean nothing to me. That guy.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
really-
Jeez.
The guy in the sunglasses.
My name is Albert Wesker. I love Resident Evil. I'm evil and I live here.
Say that.
I
love being in this game.
I'm the Resident Evil.
Being ain't I a stinker?
I'm
Being
gonna,
a villain is the
I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah,
I've never played Resident
say
Evil.
the name of the game that they're in.
I think in Resident Evil,
being
Albert.
Eggman and Sonic is very fun.
Yabba dabba doo!
When was Fred the villain?
I love being Eggman and Sonic, said
That's what he
Wesker.
said.
Albert Wesker. Hello.
Hey, Fred. I'm a Wesker.
Fred, Betty's got Los Plagas. I don't know, that's the thing I could think.
Those umbrella boys are up to it again.
Fred, you ever play Resident Evil on the Wii?
Well, I don't know,
What's the
Yogi.
controls?
What are you buying? I've got a few things I can sell you.
It's a game, Luigi. You play it.
This is good.
What
Cartoons
you
to-
buying, Yogi?
What are you buying,
What you
Yogi?
selling?
I think we all grew up watching too many cartoons.
I don't think so. I am playing a mercenary mode. That's. I don't know anything about Resident Evil.
village is looking pretty scary.
Where's my wife, Boo Boo? Where's Mia? This village.
Where's my wife, Boo Boo?
Hey, Boo Boo. I'm here to save the president's daughter.
I know.
What?
I just I can't do impressions. I feel so left out
You
of
can do
this.
Wesker.
And you can't even play the straight man either.
Ooh.
yes.
Damn, dude.
Cut him deep.
All right, one more.
One more?
Ooh. Give me one more Resident Evil thing to talk about.
Mr. X.
Nemesis, stage left. I don't know. If you couldn't tell, today we're specifically talking about the C word.
Cunt?
Resident Evil?
Yeah. The
Critters.
Capcom.
Critters.
Capcom. Comedy.
Cornucopia.
Kenny
Oh.
Chesney?
Cock.
Colin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
the
In my
C word.
family, that is the C
comedy
word.
with Colin.
Cast,
say that
we're
word.
talking about casting.
On a couch.
Yeah, we're talking about somedy in art, I guess. And saying the soft C's, and that's how you be funny. You say somedy.
It's like sodomy in comedy. Sodomy.
That was the funniest
What?
part of the Bible. That whole
Mhm.
sodomy bit.
It was a bit.
Welcome to the Bible, back when men could be men, when a man could lay with another man.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hey, boo
You ever
boo.
heard of
Hey, Boo Boo, let's go check out what's happening over in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and
I don't
Gomorrah.
know, Yogi. I heard they do.
I heard they get fucked in the ass, Yogi.
Exactamundo.
Can't say exactamundo like that.
I think that was a 70s word. Exactamundo.
Exactamundo. Hey, boo boo. I'm here to get that fucked into my ass. Yogi. Where's Cindy?
We had a good run. We had 5 episodes, and now we're grasping at straws.
Let's just riff the whole time. No one's been funny before. All of our guests sucked.
This is the
what?
none of our guests have been funny. It's true.
Hey, Pat was funny. He was Italian. Come on.
I'm Pad. Top 10 answers on the board, or whatever his videos are called.
Top 10 answers on the.
Was his Family Feud?
Yeah. I'm about to have a feud with his family. I'd kick his ass.
Whoa!
You don't want to mess with the family.
Don't mess with the mafia.
Hey, I heard you mess with my little baby cousin, Pat. You don't fuck with baby cousin. This isn't even Italian. He's more nasally. I guess he's like a nerd guy in the mafia.
No,
Fuck. You come
Hey, I heard you didn't like that top 10 brutal vaporwave albums. How about I come over there and fuck you in the ass with this style?
I wanna come over there and lick
Those
your
pathetic
ass.
cakes like that again. Kaboom. Kawabunga.
Yeah, like.
Kawabunga. It's gonna be like Sodom and Gomorrah.
I fucking heard a hero is gonna be the next top artist.
That's not an Italian accident.
An Italian nerd.
I'm doing an Italian nerd. I'm the fucking Italian nerd. Where are these fucking computers and shit? I'm fucking hacking.
That's dynamic shroud. You mess with my sons. The shroud is
Smoking a kazoo.
He's smoking a kazoo. What are we? This is great. Let's do more Sodom and Gomorrah bits.
no.
Gotta keep it biblical.
Gotta keep it biblical.
Okay, no. We've had stay Italian, stay Indian, stay biblical, stay Christian.
We've had stay Italian, stay Indian, and now blah, 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 blah.
Mess with me. I'm gonna lick your penis.
You just sound like you're constipated.
Well, I don't know, Yogi. I don't like licking
No.
your penis.
Question.
We should have written Yogi the Bear.
I think so.
Question.
Wait, what's the name of that?
Yogi the Bear? That was right.
Yogi the Bear, isn't it?
It's just Yogi Bear. What?
Oh, Yogi Bear.
Yogi the Bear?
Yogi
Bear
a-
is what he is. It's not who he
Yogi a Bear.
is.
Yogi Bear.
Bear.
Yogi's a
Is it
bear.
called Yogi
What?
Bear?
Yeah, it's Yogi Bear.
Yogi
Oh, I
the
forgot
Bear.
they made a movie. Oh my god.
Hey, is
Did
that TJ Miller? Yes, it is.
Wasn't that?
Justin Timberlake was a boo boo. He had to lick his ass.
Why? What is? Did that happen
In the movie or
You saw the movie?
I saw this
You
movie.
enjoyed it?
I
Did you
loved
enjoy it?
Yeah, Justin
guy who
Timberlake.
plays the mucus in the commercials was in it?
Mm-hmm. He was Ranger Randy.
Ranger Randy?
Oh wait, what is his name?
That checks
TJ
out.
Miller.
TJ Miller. He
yeah,
was in
okay.
what's that show where they
Silicon Valley?
Silicon Valley.
Oh no.
The other one?
Gorburger.
Oh no.
Crank Yankers.
You gonna sneeze?
Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, despite popular belief, we do have like a topic, I guess. But I think it'd be way funnier just to riff on Italians and Yogi Bear for another hour and a half.
I mean, it fits with the theme of the episode. The episode is called Help.
Help.
I'm not taking myself
I'm not
seriously.
taking myself seriously. Yeah, instead of having a topic, let's just use the words verbatim and just go absolutely bonkers.
It's a mantra, not a top. Yeah, it's not a set of topics.
Yeah.
Go with.
I'm not taking it seriously today, guys. I'm fucking done.
What are some of your comedic
Yogi, I'm
influences?
fucking done with this shit.
I'm
I'm
fucking.
hopping over to Sodom right now.
You come to me, you try to act like a
So,
How are people gonna watch this in the VOD and not be like,
They're not going to
this
watch
is
the VOD.
great?
Give me the Sodom supercut.
Sodom,
Give
who's
me the-
Well, I don't
Give me
know.
some-
Yogi, is that
give me some
Saddam
more
Hussein?
Gomorrah.
Is that Saddam Hussein?
Is that? Is I think it is.
No way.
hey, boo boo. Is this the Cold War? Has that happened yet? Boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. Yellowstone National Park.
That's
right.
He did speak like that. Yeah, okay. I was gonna clock you.
Why?
I thought it was a different. I thought that was not Yogi Bear.
Oh, that was
But
that was his Stalin impression.
Hey, boo boo. What? Who else can I? Who
It's-
other, what other
what-
cartoons?
For the people,
Oh, Yogi Bear.
Cowabunga.
Stalin sounded like
Exactly.
Stalin sounded like that. Okay, so what did Putin-
and Cowabunga at the end of the People's Revolution?
Okay,
You lose, Cowabunga.
so Stalin sounded like that. What did Putin sound
Putin
like?
sounded like
I mean,
this. He's just like
What did he sound like?
he was like the car from what is that show? Dune Buggy.
Russia even.
Russia even. I don't like the gays even though I am one. Exits.
That's
Cold War.
Or which one? Or is it Huckleberry? No, Huckleberry Hound is like Southern.
Oh my dear son.
No, that's the
That's a doggy
dog
and
guy.
doggy daddy.
Doggy Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, wait a second.
My son.
My son.
Wasn't he
I was about
wasn't he in the Navy?
The red sun.
Can we guys do a Popeye?
I'm straight up checking off. I'm having a sex.
Sex.
I didn't.
Oh,
I have never
no,
tried.
no,
I have
Singular
never tried to do a
sex.
Popeye
Ace.
one until right now. I've never
Olive,
attempted.
Be brave.
Oh, olive oil. About to come olive oil. Ew.
Okay, this episode.
Olive men. Olive men.
You ever wanted to know what your favorite 70s cartoon sounded like having sex? This is the show for you.
Oh, I'm having
He's crying in the background. He's tuckered out.
I need
That's how he snores.
I've jerked and I can't jerk no more.
I'm having
And he does the thing. He does the thing with his penis.
Yeah,
and
he
he's like-
squeezes it, and then a bit comes in, and he goes, "Oh!" And then he gulps it down. Oh fuck!
What fucking nutrients is he getting out of that? Jesus Christ!
Holy
Depends
fuck!
it depends on the diet of the.
Yeah, if you eat that much spinach, you get a little bit on the second.
Right, it does.
on
Go
the,
around.
yeah.
The second
I mean,
dose.
spinach is a source of what? Iron? Or
I don't know.
I don't know. Open up.
Open up and find out. Put 'em up.
Does he do that? I haven't seen anything about Popeye.
Popeye needs to make a comeback.
Yeah, he does.
You see that Sony Pictures like
The
animation
Robin
demo?
Williams one.
Ooh,
No,
that's a good
no.
one.
No, wait.
There's
Yeah.
Gary,
Who plays him?
Whatever.
Is
Oh
that-
yeah, Amy's reminding me that when I was courting her, when we started dating, for one, was it Christmas? It was like a holiday. I just ordered multiple copies of Robin Williams Popeye DVD and just had them sent to her. 20. Okay, she's reminding me 20 copies of the Popeye DVD with Robin Williams and had them sent to her parents' house.
She
Why?
doesn't deserve you.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve
Why?
it. Right. Comment. Why?
Yeah.
Because I sent them. Yeah, that was it. I sent them because I sent them.
Because I sent
Why did
them.
they show up? I sent them.
Because I sent them.
And I remember being really broke at the time too. So it was like, oh, I could get her something nice. What?
White a tick,
Yeah.
20 Popeyes.
white a tick, 20 copies, order up.
That's
I
not
hadn't
Popeye.
even seen the movie. I think she had seen it, and I was like, well, this better be good. I just want 20 copies of it.
how much did that cost?
They were cheap. They were cheap on Amazon.
Gee, okay.
And here,
Thank
I
God.
thought, here I thought we wouldn't be able. It's only been 20 minutes. What the fuck? Here I thought we wouldn't be able to fill time with this topic.
I mean, I think that's a good topic.
Popeye is a good topic.
Popeye. Hey. Hello, I'm Popeye.
Hello, I'm a bit thick in the cock, yeah.
I'm
British
just grabbing the
Popeye, a
grabbing the
U.S.
shaft.
Navy sailor has a British accent.
Hello, I'm Popeye, a sailor man.
Had a layover. in Britain.
You know, now I don't envision that now because I'm just
Popeye.
imagining just like
Popeye's the Sailor Moon.
I don't know.
By the Sailor Moon.
What are some of you guys' favorite comedic influences?
Weird Al.
Is it too soon to say
Really?
Popeye?
Yes.
Weird Al for Disc. Cat Park.
Humor.
I know with Colin, we can probably agree that at least Mega 64 is one of ours.
Yes.
Oh, and Disco. I don't know why I just left you out of that one.
Too late. He said, what did he say? Tumors or something?
I said, yeah, only us. Only us two.
What did Disco say? I forgot.
He said, I think he said Total
Papa,
Drama Island.
Drama.
I said Weird Al.
He said Total Drama Island was his
weird.
favorite one. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine.
Doing fine.
My
doing
whole comedy
fine.
persona off of a show.
I want to be
Hey, Mum and
famous.
I'm doing just pipply diddly fine.
John?
You know, I don't know if you call it comedy, but you know, YouTube poops. I mean,
That's what we mentioned up
comedy.
top.
Is that, but things like,
It's a higher
is that
art form.
really comedy?
It's higher
Yes.
art form.
Art. That's art.
It's not funny. It's very serious.
That's the thing. People just don't find it funny though. I
Yeah.
shared funny YouTube poops with my friends, and they just don't like it.
They
They
just
just don't get it.
They just don't
Okay,
get
well,
it.
they just don't get it. Yeah.
Some people
I mean,
might
that's
even watch this and not find it funny, which is preposterous.
yeah.
Indeed.
You know what the funniest thing is? You know, yeah.
Preposterous.
It's like literally the funniest word in the world is sus. But before it was Among Us, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, we were ahead of that curve.
I've been saying sus for like over a decade at least.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
I've been sus
And I've
for
been
at
sus.
least 12 years.
And I've been red
It's on the criminal
sus. Bro, he's red and sus. I'm so happy for Among Us sus.
I've heard sus being passed around before Among Us, though.
I've heard sus be passed around among us. That's not like you're
I've
AI.
heard
No,
sus be
that's
passed around Among Us.
My friends got a hold of that like AI generating like thing where you can like
Oh.
type in anything you want and it'll just generate like AI as like a character. And it's just like, hey Nico, my cousin, let's go play Among Us. It's just like, I am the spy from TF2. Let's play Among Us. And there's 1,000 of them.
I just a ton of Among Us.
They all want to play.
There's like
It's popular.
Grandpa Simpson.
Why specifically the spy from TF?
He's on the list. I don't know.
Just TF2
I love
characters are
those
funny.
AI voices. Yeah.
Those AI voices are
Love
crazy.
Little
I follow
voices
that
running
Reddit.
around.
Wake the fuck up! It's time to play Among Us. That's from that new hit game Cyberpunk. Cyberspunk.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Have you guys played Cyberpunk
No.
at all?
I
Still
played
never.
it.
No.
Yeah, I played it.
Let's talk about video
Is
games.
It was okay.
Any good? I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It was okay.
I didn't mean to shut you down like that. I was just thought keep going, keep talking, and nobody explodes.
That's a good game.
Wow, video games.
Video games.
What's the funniest video game
What
you
is
guys
the
ever
funniest
played?
video game?
Ooh.
Probably Portal 2. I think
The writing
That's a
in
good
that is
question.
really good.
Portal 2 is the most like God. I love this game moments.
What was it? Superstar Saga.
I was about to
the
say,
Man of the
that's
Weekend
probably-
game.
That one was making me LOL
Yeah.
to the max.
Yeah. Then again, I was a child, so anything made me laugh.
I was
but, you
a
know.
child.
It would make
Oh,
me
yeah.
chuckle.
I was but the boy, you know.
I feel like just anything that played with friends on Jackbox can be like.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
I've laughed
I didn't
more
think
on that than anything.
You know,
I guess we're talking about games that have comedic content.
Yeah, not like games that made you laugh, like actually a comedic game.
Jazzpunk.
Daft Punk.
What were there any
Funky
games
game.
that like made you laugh, like just because of like how bad it was? It just
I
like
mean, I'm kind of the Sonic guy, so I feel like I got this slam dunk of an
You laugh
answer.
at. Oh my god.
Any Sonic game that's garbage. Sonic 06 has made me die.
Stanley Parable. Let's see.
I love Stanley. I don't know.
Stanley was.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I've played any really funny games.
A lot of
I
games
remember-
aren't funny.
Yeah.
Played Borderlands, so I haven't really played that many funny games.
I hate Borderlands. I know it's popular and I know it's good,
Can't
but I
get
just
into it.
don't like that kind of game.
I love that game series, but I do not really think it's that funny. I think the writing needs to go, but I'll still play them.
I'm just every time I boot up Borderlands, I'm just confused at what's going on.
You click
Especially
to
when I'm playing
shoot.
co-op. I know, bitch.
It's like,
but,
an
when I
it's
play
like an
co-op,
FPS, like with the guns.
I know.
And you
I think the thing is,
Don't
I play
cross
with
your
my
arms at
friends.
me.
I think
He broke his brain.
Oh,
I'm getting brain.
that was to show it off.
what was I gonna say?
I don't
Sorry,
care.
the gun show is happening behind me.
Mm.
Show him the gun show.
I'm gonna fucking suck you up. One by
Okay,
one. One by
you know,
one. I'll put my lips on the tip of your
Mobilize
I'll
that
put
penis.
my lips on the tip of your cock. Huh?
Go ahead, John.
I forget what I was going to say.
Forgot what I was gonna say.
Forget what I was gonna say.
I got what was I gonna say? Hey, Luigi.
We had Stay Italian, we have Stay Indian, now we got Slibbity Blah Blah.
I'm trying to think of a funny game. Honestly, I can only come up with Mario
What about-
RPG.
what's-
It's really funny.
What about
Yeah.
funny albums? What's the funniest music album that?
funny albums?
I mean, the
Oh,
two come to mind. The two big ones are Tenacious D, Flight of the
That's
Conchords.
a great one. Which Tenacious D one? The first one?
First, I
with
think their first
Tribute?
album is their best.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think Tenacious D is. There's a line between it's funny and ridiculous, and then it's really good at music.
Yeah.
It's kind of like me.
I'd say the Neil Cicierega, Smash Mouth albums. Those are fucking great. I mean, they're more funny and like you have to like know the source material beforehand. It's not like funny like if you listen to it, it's just like
Kinda like Funny Like a
it's
Clown.
just this, Yeah, it's not like funny like a clown like Tenacious D is. It's
Hmm.
yeah. So it's a
Yeah.
thinker. So it's like that joke you told
Yeah.
at the beginning of the show.
That joke you told.
That you tell.
Remember
Yes.
that's funny you said out loud? That's a funny album.
Is
I
Weird
can't
Al's-
think of anything
Weird
Oh,
Al's
so-
Poodle Hat.
is Weird Al funny?
Yes.
Is Weird Al funny? That's a good topic.
Weigh in, everybody.
Yeah,
Is he funny? I
He
think.
can be very funny. I think he's more smart
Can
than he
be.
is funny.
Yeah, a lot of I think.
Clever,
think White Nerdy
clever,
is
then-
smart. I think a long time ago.
Clever is what I meant to say.
I think a Star Wars parody of American Pie is very smart. Yeah.
What's your favorite Weird Al song? That'll.
That old coot.
I got one.
Oh.
That'll-
Albuquerque.
that crazy old.
Oh, probably Genius in
Oof.
France.
eBay.
Genius in France.
Is that like
Yeah.
in Paris?
No, Genius
Oh.
of France is like a 9-minute song about this guy who's I get my I quote that song like several times. Like I usually quote like it's about a dumb guy who somehow becomes a superstar in France.
Unrelated.
And like
Is that the one
Unrelatable.
wait, it's like Albuquerque?
That's
Wait, I might have just
Albuquerque.
made that up.
Albuquerque.
That's Albuquerque.
What did I say? Wait.
Albuquerque.
That one.
That's Albuquerque.
Okay.
It's not the France one.
Equally goofy though.
Yeah, I think it's even longer. How long is Albuquerque?
It's the
H.
long
John
one.
Benjamin pretends to be a jazz pianist. I have that album. It's like an experience just listening to him. Like, oh my god, he booked studio time. For that.
I don't know. Like, it's hard to say if Weird Al is funny. I mean, because like a lot
I
of
like-
it's sus. A lot of it's I don't know. I think I know every lyric to White and Nerdy.
Okay, I think he shines the best when he's doing his original stuff
I
because he's a
think so,
very
too.
good musician.
Yeah,
is.
he's really good. I
And
like the
Genius is friends
song
with-
"The White Stuff," which is like
Mm.
that song, "The Right Stuff."
Yeah.
Except he says the white stuff.
Is it
And
about?
he's talking about
Oreos.
Oreos. Yeah.
Is it about
Oh,
Popeye?
and he says, Oreo.
Oh,
Damn.
Rio.
The white stuff.
First one was a blast.
Yeah, that's one of the when the song hooks you more than the original. That's when it's like like White and Nerdy. I think is
I think so too.
Amish
more
Paradise.
listenable than
Amish Paradise. I mean, that one is.
Ooh, Amish Paradise is another
Yeah.
great one.
It's so good.
Damn, this took a turn.
I remember I used to watch that music video.
Oh, it's
when it
it's
was
great.
on
It's
TV.
great. It's fun. It's funny.
Oh. Trapped in the drive-thru. I've actually seen a Weird Al live.
Really?
I have, yeah.
Oh my god, you're lucky you.
Lucky you.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think the best he played the show and it was funny. And at the end, I was like, man, I wonder if he'll play Albuquerque because that's like my favorite. That's the only one I like really want to hear. And then he didn't play it, and then at the end he ended it, and then I was like, oh. And then he came back for an encore and fucking played it, except it was double as long, and it was sick.
Nice.
For like
Wow.
encores, yes,
Okay, what's
that's
the
true.
funniest performance you viewed?
I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, what's the
Christian,
funniest?
Hmm.
I mean, I saw this guy
Has to
called
have been
Dan
there.
Mason. Ugh,
Oh,
funny.
yeah, his music's
He
really
looks
funny.
funny.
This is the first yuck funny ever.
His
Ugh.
music, Dan's
Funny.
music is really funny because I just can't believe he released that shit.
Makes you think. It's
You really named a song God Damn It? Like, okay.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, whoa, watch
That's
out,
perfect.
God,
Yeah.
watch out
Yeah,
for God.
oh,
Every time I cry laughing at how shitty this is. Nothing matters. Yeah. Comedy talent doesn't matter to you. You'll release anything.
I guess he'll really release anything.
I can't think of what's another one.
Miami Virtual? Yeah, you can't.
It's like an NFT. It's
Yeah,
not
you
existent.
can't do that.
Forever and nothing. I'm forever not gonna listen to this. I don't know.
Boom.
Wiz, I'm still thinking about your 7-inch joke from 3D
I think
Glasses
about that
Party.
every now and again.
You think about his 7 inches?
I'm so jealous. So
Who has the
jealous.
biggest? Wait.
What was the joke again? Like, because this was at the over party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ignis is a little jealous of his 7-inch.
It was the
It
you
was
can't be
like,
flaunting that 7 inches around and not make people jealous. It was the
Oh, man.
it's a
I
vine.
mean, that was a
Fun time
great
making that.
set or bit or
Well,
I
this
just-
kind of leads
I
into another
loved setting
point.
I loved setting my attic up, or this is my loft, but like up as just having a stool there and a mic stand. I was like, yeah, this is no one's here. This is fun. Like,
How much money
That
would
was
I have if I had $1 for every time these streams turned into a Dan Mason bullying session?
enough to pay their guests, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe enough to have cops arrest him.
Me pay them to arrest me or Dan.
Dan for his crimes against music.
Make me love you? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to try real hard.
And let it go. I'll let it go all over your face. Mm.
I'm letting it go. Hold
Waiting for you.
Hold my rod, olive oil. Oh.
Partly, yeah.
I'll partly listen to something else.
I'd rather apartheid.
Give me a. I'm trying to think of a Dan Mason song.
yeah. That's what I'm pulling up. Everybody look it up.
Everybody look it up.
Tiptoe.
now-
I mean, I'm tiptoeing around this album, man. Ooh, nice.
That was good. I didn't hear it. I'm just.
Insomnia, more like, yeah, you keep me up at night thinking about how ugly you are.
Oh no, it's you. This album. That's bad.
Melatonin high, more like melatonin high. Is this the police? Arrest this man.
Why is this?
More
Hopefully
seaside
forever.
makes me fucking
911
seasick.
now. Let the fates
You know, I
guide
just
me.
hope he fades away. You know.
Yeah. What? Hold on. In the sea? Yeah, more like in the CUNT.
And what does that stand for? Could you tell me?
That's a Robert Frost joke right there. The road less traveled on that one.
New Game Plus remix? That already
Yeah.
wrote itself.
Oh no, it's you. Yeah, that's what I say when I see you walk in, because you're selfish. Oh, psh.
Because yourself.
God, this sucks. Anyways, why do we make things funny? Why do
is
we?
funny?
Or why have we chosen to? Because we all add that to our own stuff, right? Safe to say that all of us have made has made something that isn't funny necessarily, but has a just as because like
It's a little seasoning.
like
Slight sliver.
like you know, like I make music and that's fun to listen to, but at the same time, you know, I'll call the album "Iconic Bitch" or something stupid, you know. So why do you do that, Colin?
Why do we do it? One, I like to do things that are fun for me, and for me, being funny and laughing at stuff is how I have fun. So it's like, well, I only have so much time, you know, what I like. I don't think I could ever be super serious just because that's not how I have fun. You know?
I think I'm definitely the same way. When like, there's like moments where you're just like, why could you imagine being serious about this? Like, I don't know. It's fun to make. Why would I possibly be like, be all sad about it or something weird?
I don't know. I feel like it's just part of, you know, there's gotta be the funny side. There's gotta be like the funniness to the world or funniness to your life. But there's also gotta be a little bit of serious. There's also gotta be a little bit of, you know, sincereness. You know.
Yeah, that way when you die, they'll be like, "Oh, we should have known he had his
We
demons.
should have known.
He had his demons. He was laughing too much. Something was
Well,
wrong."
because, like,
with that guy.
Exactly. You know, Rubber Willie moment. You know.
Robbie Willie moment.
Rubber baby Williams.
Rubber,
What was
rubber
that?
million.
Rubber baby Buggy Williams.
The rubber
Robin
Williams.
Buggy baby Williams.
The rubber Robin Williams war.
When I was in college, I used to make these strange stories. You know how like people used to tell stories about Bill Murray?
Yeah,
Like
Sure.
how you'll no one will ever believe you.
Yeah.
I used to do that for Robin Williams around, you know, maybe it was around that same time. But it also happened to be the year that he died. But it was before he died. So like and then like we were at a party one time and my friend was like, I guess he didn't know. I don't know how he didn't know. But he's like, tell one of those Robin Williams stories. And like it was like, ooh, will I? He just died. And he was like, you should do it. It'll be good for us. And I was like thinking like, I
And
don't
you
think
did
you
it, didn't you?
understand.
You told it, didn't you?
I told a story.
You
I
were
didn't
like,
tell one
I
that
met
raised
Robin
the
Williams, and he was like, I'm about to do this shit. You're never gonna
that
guess.
was a classic movie he was in. When did he say that?
Blubber.
Mrs. Doubtfire. He said, I'm about to do this. Then he dropped his ass out the window and the blubber flew out and he busted his ass out.
Shot out. That's how he died.
Yeah.
That's
Did
my-
he say that?
That's how I
I'm
flubbed.
about to do this.
Guess what?
Remember him?
Hey, death, buddy.
Yeah, especially if it's by Flubber.
Yes,
That's
death
by
by
Flubber.
flubber.
I made jokes about that. Yeah. Flubber side.
Flubber.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Disco.
I'll-
Answer the question. Finally.
Answer the
Enough.
question.
Stop fucking around and answer it. Stop hesitating.
Tell us
I was-
why you're funny.
Tell us why you're funny.
I was gonna
Timing.
say. I was gonna say. I think for me it stemmed as like a reaction, partly because I think a lot of people in the scene take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, they do. Damn.
Like
Name them. Name
I
their
was gonna
names.
say
I'm kidding.
sad boys and I mean disco is like a fun genre, but I haven't seen anyone in disco like go as far
Having
as to
fun?
yeah having fun and also, you know, being funny. And I mean, I don't know anyone else who just took a remix and just threw out the original lyrics and made them about Red Bull and recorded new ones.
Yeah, like
But,
that's. there's always
That's
the
a classic at
line,
this point.
like,
Maybe there's a reason for that.
no,
Wonder why they didn't do that.
get fucked.
I love Red Bull.
Well,
Are
the
you
thing is, like, I
drinking
feel
Red
like
Bull?
there's.
It's like
I
you're
love
drinking Red Bull.
I feel like
I'm,
there's
and my
people who.
feet are leaning on a case of Red Bull.
What, Jay?
Why?
Why? I love Red Bull.
Yeah.
No, why are you leaning on a case of Red Bull?
Oh, you should see when you enter my apartment. The stairs have a bunch of Red Bull on them.
Yes.
Are you
My
really
evidence
tired
for
all the
it.
time?
No, I
Yes.
just really like Red Bull.
He's tired of your shit?
I'm seriously not tired.
Well,
I'm
clearly you're
seriously-
drinking all this Red Bull.
Because it is
I'm
sweet.
seriously not
nectar.
tired.
Oh.
No, but
mean,
I really
the caffeine-
just I like Red Bull.
I mean,
I
the
don't, I
caffeine
don't like
content.
soda. I don't like drinking a bunch of soda. I just like drinking Red Bull. So
It's like I'm
They're,
drinking
they're,
Red
they're
Bull.
little cans. They're not that,
I heard it's got caffeine, taurine,
Ari,
Tor-
B3, B5, B6,
B3,
B12.
B5, B6, B12. Check out this artist, Discoholic. Great guy. Funny song.
One funny
One
song.
funny song. The other songs aren't funny.
At least one funny song. I mean,
He's got a song coming out. It's like "When the Movie Gonna Go" or something like that.
What?
Okay, good. Gotta go see the Adventures in theaters
when we
May
go
12th.
to the movie,
You know,
when we go to the movie, we gon' fuck. We gon' fuck. Give me that dark room, Jack. Oh, boom, on the
Disco's just such a fun genre. I'm surprised nobody else has taken it this far. Just
this
sure,
fun.
someone has at some point, but just not recently.
I don't even know what that means. What is stopping everyone from going the full, just committing 100% to comedy? Is it because we still like
You
music?
never go full comedy.
You never
know?
go full comedy. Have you ever
Something's
gone
not
full
about the
comedy?
Same. I think it's really just some people they don't like that. That's not what brings them joy. You know.
Because, like, I'm
Gotta
thinking
follow
about
your muse.
people who cross the line where I think the novelty is no longer appreciated in my mind. Where, like, it's funny. You're doing something like Chromeo is kind of cheeky, you know, whether their songs like, what do they have that one line that's just like, if you
made a
like
made a whole song about quarantine. Like,
yeah,
a whole
like,
album.
that's what I was gonna say. Like that kind of, to me, I was like, I don't know if I want to listen to a song about this. Like, even if it's a joke, it's kind of dumb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
Why don't people fully commit? Is that
No,
what
I'm
you're
saying when is somebody committed that like just kind of crossed the line? You're like, you're being funny, but this kind of takes away from the value of what I like about you.
It's the not funny that makes the funny funnier.
You know what? There's this guy on Twitter, 3D Blast, always takes it way too far. And he's not even that funny.
I had that tweet that I thought that was making me laugh more than it made anybody laugh, I bet. The one about flip flops.
It was
I saw that. That was a fine
I
tweet.
said it to somebody at work and they were just like, I don't even get it. I was like, what? Come on. I'm
They
pacing.
flip and they flop.
I'm pacing back and forth trying to figure out why these things are called flip flops. Come on. Suck me off.
I get it. That's a thinking man's one.
Yeah, that's a real thinker.
You have to be smart.
The joke sneaks
You
up
kind of have
on
to
you.
be smart to like my comedy.
Do you guys, when you tell a joke and it doesn't land, you instantly go to must have gone over their heads or something? I don't think they got it.
You've heard my thing about when I tell jokes that don't land. I say, or jokes that go too far. I always say, I'm not the one that's not funny. Everyone knows it's funny. You're just too afraid to laugh.
You're just not brave enough to laugh.
Literally, I honestly think that I go,
Coward.
everyone gets that I'm joking, but they're too scared to laugh at it.
So you're more sympathizing with the audience. Listen, I know you all want to laugh, but you're just afraid.
Yeah,
You'll be ready someday.
Yeah.
Come
Guess
back
you guys
to
aren't ready for that
top
yet.
one. I guess you guys aren't ready.
I'll hit you back.
Your kids are gonna love it.
It's your cousin.
You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. Just a racist joke.
It's just a flip-flop joke.
I love that
Said-
shit. Here's the thing. I'm cursed with comedy.
The curse.
Because okay, what is it? It's like a brain disease where it's like I can't help what I find funny. Like I can't. It's funny. I didn't choose this way of life. If you're making fun of if you don't like what I find funny, that's homophobic or something.
I don't know about that.
Wait, what?
It's something like that.
We didn't like that.
Homophobic?
Homophobic.
You didn't like that flip-flop joke? You do know it's Pride Month, right?
Oh yeah, inclusivity. I didn't
You
choose
didn't
to be
get
this way. I didn't choose to think Newgrounds was funny, but here we are. I didn't choose
The
to.
I stands for intelligent humorist in LGBTQIA.
There's an I in there now.
You didn't know?
No,
I didn't know.
Pride Month.
This isn't a bit.
It's
I'm just-
Pride Month. I'm proud.
I
To
thought it ended with a
fucking-
Q.
Woo!
It is QIA plus.
What does the Q mean?
Well, I don't know.
What does the L
I
mean?
don't know what the rest of the letters mean, man.
Let's riff this one out.
I there's like the
Everybody
colors
on a
of the
piece of
rainbow,
paper
you know,
right now.
got L, G, P, T, and Q. You know,
That's-
the colors.
Queer.
It does,
I don't think you're
yeah.
allowed to say
They
that.
said it in the chat. Q is.
I
Oh,
thought
no?
that too, but then I found I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. I honestly think it's not that.
It is.
Q is questioning you. I was about to say questionable.
Yeah, Q is questionable. It's whether you're like kind of hot, you're questionable. You know, like do I want to fuck
no,
you?
no.
That's what Q means.
Randy,
No.
Randy, it's Pride Month. Come on, let's get with the times. Let's
Yeah.
not be archaic.
We had look at this
Caveman
rainbow.
over
I
here.
saw John post a thing about Pride Month, and I was like,
You were right.
gay.
Wait a second. It could be either or sometimes both. We're both right. Okay, so
Either
Kelsey's
way-
demo, it's either
Either
questioning
way,
or-
get the fuck away from me.
Either way, John's going to be eradicated by the end of this month. So
Yeah. I have a cool rainbow logo. I want to make it even more gay when the month is over.
you're worse than Amazon. Everything, every brand has their ad for this. It's so. That's not funny. I don't think they're
can't-
trying to go for funny, but
Hey, you know, I think they're making a collective joke. You know,
See,
and we're all the punchline guys.
see, I like rainbow to begin with, and I'll keep that logo rainbow as long as I want. My color was already rainbow. That's why kind of where the joke came from. Why I said
you look at this.
What?
joke.
Well, not the
You look
joke.
at the Sonic Heroes box art, and you go, "Wow, all the colors right there."
LGBT, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. All the different sexualities. SBO.
SPO.
SBO,
I'm Vector.
Charmy,
the B.
Botnik.
They wrote it
Army.
in the chat.
Yeah, I don't like that one letter stands for two things. I think the letter should be there twice. LGBTQI. What are these? Maybe I shouldn't say this, but
Acronyms never work.
I wanted to make some sort of post about like the general support because I always do, but then I was too afraid to write it out because I wasn't sure if I had enough letters, and I didn't want to be yelled at for not putting enough letters in it.
I like the reasoning there. Nary a thought of will they think this is insensitive came up. Do I have enough letters for this joke?
It wasn't a joke. I know I didn't say I wanted to make a joke.
Do I gotta do?
I said I wanted to make a post about Happy Pride Month or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like shouts
enough.
out.
Okay, Randy. Okay, Randy.
Despite my blatant homophobia, it's okay. It's all okay with me.
Sonic, Galls.
This is a
Knuckles.
comedy episode. What's funnier than this?
What's
You know,
funny
I-
is questioning how supportive you are.
The whole naming scheme just doesn't make any sense to me. Why not BGL QTAI? That's
You
that
got a
why that
real
order?
good point there.
rolls off the tongue. I mean, why the lesbians first?
Yeah, really, they suck.
Yeah, everyone knows LGBT is an order of importance. I think we should change that.
I think so. I think the I should be first.
Capital G.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
there's
Capital G.
first,
Somebody-
lowercase everything else.
Somebody's looking at it like the lesbians have had it good for too
LGBT.
fucking long.
Ross, LGBT is in chronological order. It's
A fact check.
it's
that.
an
I don't
alphabetical
know.
order, yeah.
It's like which came first, the L or the G,
Yeah.
or the B or the T?
Yeah, why does L get first billing on that shit? They should have a number to that shit. 3.
Why can't it just be BLTG? You know, come
Yeah,
on, like a
bacon, lettuce,
sandwich.
tomato,
Come
and
on.
guacamole.
'Cause that's
Plus-
what you want. You want to remind someone of a sandwich before. So get them in the door
Yeah,
and
exactly.
hit them with the
Then hit them with the plus.
minority peoples.
The
You get the
Classic
people to say, hey,
foot
I like a
protectors.
good sandwich. I like a good LGBT. Q.
We should. Yeah, John's allowed to say that.
Am I?
Why
We're
not?
not.
It's 2020. People.
Why not?
2020.
I'm allowed to say it. No one can
Why
stop
is
me.
it not 2020 though. It's 2020.
It's 2020, dude. It's 2020.
It's
You can do
2020.
anything.
I'm gonna say it's 2020 for the next 3 years.
I'm gonna
'cause
have to
we're-
edit in the he is a homosexual picture again.
Yeah, just a reminder. He's homosexual.
It's,
2012.
Krispy
World
Kreme.
ending.
it's 2012. When was,
Oh my
what was
God.
comedy's best year, and why was it? 2001. I knew that would get
The
John.
biggest joke.
No.
Just you got 4 jokes. You know.
1942.
1942.
Oh,
Good
jokes.
year for comedy.
No. Wait. That's 1945. 40. Wait.
Okay.
Tell me what tell me what
You
horrific
know what?
world event you're thinking of.
I
then
was
I'll tell
thinking
you
about
what
2
year
big
you
jokes
think is
that
funny.
just fell off. You know.
2011.
Yeah, remember when that one Joker took it too far?
Yeah.
I'm
He was
favorite-
going too
sorry.
far
I'm
with this
sorry.
joke. I don't like this joke, they said.
I think the funniest year is 2012. That's when Gangnam Style came out.
That's been
You
God.
know what?
That was 2012? No, wasn't that 2014?
2012.
2012.
No. I was in high school when
Yep.
when fucking that shit dropped, and man, you know, people were the fucking like whatever the end of the year like thing was.
Wait, where-
people
Yeah.
dancing.
When
and
did
shit.
you graduate, John?
2012.
You were still
High school.
in high school when that came out? I thought we were done with high school.
He was a
I
senior.
graduated.
Yeah, so was I. That's why I'm asking. I guess.
I think it came out like in the spring of that year.
Yeah.
I don't
you
know.
were early. You were an early adopter, maybe.
It was big from day one, man.
I think I saw that video when it was about. It was sub 100K. Like it was like 75,000. Like it was crazy. Someone sent it to me and was like, "This is pretty funny," and I was like, "It is."
I was on
then-
YouTube every
I
day, man. I
agree.
mean, YouTube was my life. I was making YouTube videos at that point, so I knew what was going on.
Content creator, hustle.
Yeah, and then I got a little too funny, and then
Canceled.
no more content creation there,
They
right?
should add the C to LGBT for canceled, meaning. Nah, let's not riff on this anymore.
That's like the opposite of, yeah, move on.
Comedy.
Opposite of funny, you know, gay people, funny, yeah, right.
God, I'm laughing at
You
him.
gotta keep throwing back in. Put that picture up. You say the most stuff that's like, we need that picture.
The G in LGBT is for Gangnam Style. There you go. I wrote
All right.
down, why is no one funnier than us? Is that valid, or should I not ask that?
No,
It's vain and vapid, but
there
it
are
is
definitely people
valid.
fucking funny. No.
Do you think anyone could have
Oh,
pulled
wait.
off the over party?
No one else is funnier.
Do you think anyone else could have pulled off the over party?
I mean, no one else would care.
Enough to do it? You mean care enough about their? I don't know.
Who's
mean no one else
who's
in
this
the
Randy
microwave
guy?
is
I don't know
funnier?
who this Randy guy is.
I think
Why
Randy
did
was
he
first.
answer?
Let's go for it. Who is trying to be funny? in vaporwave these days?
Let's see. Let's do some honorable mentions.
Who's out there putting in the legwork? I will start with. I like the videos that like Vic Plaza does for their like their promotional stuff is always like it has that kind of offbeat humor to it. I think they're pretty funny. Alex from
Yes.
Alex
Why?
from Pacific Plaza.
yeah.
I was gonna say you, Wiz. You got that.
No
I love
shit.
watching your.
That's kind of why he's here right now.
Yeah.
Winky ding.
This is maybe Primus, but we're not here to suck his dick, you know?
Hey, you know what? I'll suck. I'll suck a little
I'll
bit.
suck your cock. Yeah.
Listen, I think.
Put him up. Put him up.
Do you like Tim and Eric? Do you guys like Tim and Eric?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love Tim and Eric.
Yeah, exactly. I think that shows with Wiz. I think a lot of his skits are kind of in there, that kind of Tim and Eric territory, which I love.
Wiz is very absurdist, you would say. Get to the nitty gritty of the comedy world.
I think I do like Mega 64, but I think my favorite comedy is Mr. Show. The show Mr. Show that's where most of my yucks come from.
My yuck.
That kind of
Yuck or
character.
yuck?
It's an HYU.
Yeah, yuck. There we go.
Yuck. Yeah.
I think right now I'm definitely sucking the teat of Mega and Sugar Pine 7. Those are the two that like changed me, I feel like. And just like Mark M from Sick Animation. Sick Animation probably that's one of the cursed comedy things that I'm like, it's too funny and it sucks. It sucks that it's the funniest shit in the world.
$1 Million Extreme. Fucking.
Oh, geez, I love that.
It's a fucking
controversial at a time.
Oh, I remember like back in like 2010. Yeah, I had a couple friends on like Breakbit, like make music for it. But that's how I found out about it. And it it was like on the street like sort of segments for a handful of them, and then you had like the cable show, or whatever. I mean, you know.
I forgot. Yeah, he had that show. I always remember he did the thing where he gave a like college seminar in a suit of armor.
Oh,
that's my favorite thing he did. Did.
Hilarious.
I mean, he's truly a controversial figure, of course.
Yes.
I mean, but you know what? I can never really tell if he's for real or if he's not. I mean, there's always that layer of just like you just can't tell.
Who can forget about the
HAE is accidentally funny. I think he's unaware of why he is laughed at.
Who can forget the king of vaporwave comedy, Frank JFC.
Frank can be funny. I mean,
can be okay. Hold on.
Funny.
Well, here's the thing. For me, some of his jokes are a bit.
Oh man, if he was here,
Just don't laugh. Just don't laugh.
If he was here right now, he'd be like, "Fuck you! Have you seen your TikTok?"
Granted, I'm not saying my jokes land at all, ever. You know. I'm not. I may be on the funny net, but I ain't here.
No, FUNNYNET is rarely funny. FUNNYNET's rarely funny. When it is, it's problematic.
What's that? Who's
I
problematic?
said FUNNYNET is rarely funny. When it is, it's problematic.
It's
always stuff
really
said,
what?
it's always so see. And when it is problematic, it's usually stuff said by Disco.
Yes, Disco is the most controversial of the FUNNYNET crew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got two white guys and the disco ball. You know.
Yeah, he's got the least amount of
three white guys
going, so he could say whatever he wants.
Every the amount of racist jokes I've said is the amount of mirror tiles on my head. So it keeps
for every
growing.
racist joke, he colors one in with a mirror. I don't know.
You color it in with a mirror.
Yeah, a marker that's got
mirror.
Maybe a mirror marker. You
Mirror
Those mirrors that
Mirror
have
mode.
color, they don't really show.
Mirror mark. You know, Mirror Max. You know.
Damn.
I don't know what we're talking about.
What
Mirror
else you
Man.
got?
What else
you
you
got?
got? I have the consequences of being funny. What are the downsides? You ever gotten shit on because you were trying to be funny? Not in like an offensive way, obviously, but more like specifically for me, people think like the whole thing is a joke about it's just like meme music or whatever, and I'm like, no, it's like silly, but it's not like I don't know. I'd like to.
There's substance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. Conflation of of your character with your music. Like the more I've done music, the further away I've gotten from like the more I'm like, oh, I hope they don't think this is funny. Like my music, I hope they're like not just thinking, oh, this goes along with the character. But in the opposite way, my character that I do online has gotten more, wacky over the years. So like I'm really not doing myself any favors, but I can't help myself.
Well,
So
like-
it's like,
I mean,
Whatever.
you're talented, yeah.
yeah.
That's
So-
what the over party specifically was like designed to be like. It's funny, but also these performances are real, and like legit. Specifically, like you had your stand-up segment, but then you would just do a mix that was good.
Yeah.
Everyone here did a really good mix, except for one of us. Just really went really hard on the funny.
Yeah, it wasn't very funny.
It was funny.
It had some moments. I'll admit to that. No, I mean, like it's hard to try to be funny or try to do something that's got any comedic edge. And when you try to do something serious, people just don't take it seriously.
Well, what about you in specific, where your live sets are literally memes, just going bing, 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 bing? Now, where on the scale of, is it serious because it's like, do you think it's like art in a way, like it's so absurd it's not funny, or are you like trying to be funny with that?
I think I fall in a weird space in between. I'm trying to be funny and I'm also trying to be
Introspectively ironic.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, I hate to say it, most of my fans are,
Girls.
younger than I am.
Oh.
Yes. And I mean, they just see it for the funny. I think they're enough that
John's live sets when playing them for people becomes almost self-parody because it's like people are like, ooh, funny image, and it's like,
but then it's paired with songs that are like with AOL. It's like
Perfect.
This it's like we're not having fun, but the images are all funny. So it's like that's kind of the whole thing.
I mean,
yeah,
your
I love
art.
It's cognitive dissonance. It's like you're seeing something, but you're hearing something else, and some people are purely connecting to the funny images.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that itself is a little bit sad. It's tragic that the music is lost, on the memeability. So
It's
I always,
art.
yeah, I think that's what makes it, I'd even say high art up there.
It is.
It has concept and execution.
Melatonin high.
Melanin high.
Is it melanin high? No, melanin. That's funny. I'm sorry.
Melanin, no melanin. All men are friends.
I love man.
I try to do a
yeah,
try to do a healthy mix of both. If not funny, at least fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's been a single time you've had a set like. I mean, like you have those moments that really stick out that are like gut punches, and then but the rest of it is just like it's just fun. It's just fun and fancy free, like the Disney movie.
You're like a Disney movie.
Like the
Song
Disney
of the
movie.
South.
Damn bitch, that pussy is like a Disney movie.
I
Bambi.
almost bought that on VHS. It was at the local flea market.
Should've.
What,
They
$80
used to do
for
it.
it?
$80. Well, they put it back in the Disney vault. Remember?
Oh.
I
That's how they got ya.
know.
Who else they got
I
locked
know.
up in there?
Yeah, all of them. They used to do that thing where they'd release the big squishy Disney boxes, and then they'd be like, "It's only out for a little bit of time," and then they'd put it.
I
back
get
in
it
the Disney
now. Well,
vault.
it's still good.
Well, you can still come. Get it up, while you can still come. Does anyone think this is funny?
No.
Talking
you're
about
just
the Disney
I
vault.
think you're just
yeah,
out
the
of your
Disney vault is
horny
an
adolescent.
untapped mine of humor.
It's really funny to talk about. Like we make our songs funny, and then it's like this is the proof or something. Like people probably. I love when we did that TikTok. Our TikTok went viral a little bit on Tickety Talk. People were just like, they're called
the
funny
Daft Punk one?
well, but they're not funny. I'm just like, that's the joke.
Yep. It works. If we're funny, we're funny. If we're not funny, it's funny.
It's part of the joke.
Okay, question. Do we find TikTok funny? Or can it be
Overall,
funny?
Can it be funny?
Can it be
Yes,
funny?
my
Very
favorite
small.
TikTok thing. My favorite TikTok is probably like the Marcus D Polo. What was it? Hi guys, it's Star Wars Day, and this is my girlfriend. And
Oh,
it's
the
like,
one
it's
where
like
it
a duet, but
adds.
like
It's the layers of just like
making his arms do this. Like in the second half, it's like it's now they turn into like a hostage like situation.
It's
Yeah,
like-
they kept going, and see, like you can be. It's just, I think, limit can breed creativity, and TikTok doesn't have enough of a limit, like Vine did, where TikTok jokes tend to go on too long, whereas Vine made people get right to the fucking point. And like I feel like a TikTok is a Vine that goes on for another 20, 30 seconds. I've seen TikToks where the punchline will happen, and then I'll be like, oh, it's still going. Oh my God, it's still going.
maybe it's just for like technology wise, like, you know, phones, you know, I could go through more TikToks than I could ever go through Vines.
Yeah.
So
Also, I
weird.
remember when Vine came out, it was like, whoa, 6 seconds. Everybody's posting these loopable videos, and the looping part of it was like, wow. And then like, I remember that summer. Was it? I want to say it was 2011.
No,
and then
no, it was later.
No.
Instagram video came out
Oh my God.
2011 ish, and then
IGT,
people were like, oh, you can post longer videos, and it was a big thing that you could post a slightly longer video on there. So like, the technology aspect of it is definitely part of how we're at TikTok now, but I don't know. I just think it's more accessible. There's obviously more young people using TikTok than there ever were.
Yeah,
people
I
using
think
Vine.
there are a lot of kids on there. Like, I mean, thankfully, you know,
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids on
There's
it,
a
and
lot
so
of
we
kids
all
on
like
TikTok.
the pause there. God damn it!
hands mischievous.
I was gonna say, luckily, when you use TikTok, it sort of works its way to be what you want. So I don't see that shit anymore. I see people my age making jokes for the most part.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I kind of like does that. There's this guy TikTok to me though, like just when people post them, like it's like people who like don't get the. There's this guy in particular that really bugged me, where he's supposed to be like debunking life hack videos, which in itself is fine.
Yeah.
And there's a video of like a kid, and he gets his shirt stuck in a car, like a car door. Like he closes the car door, and his T-shirt is like lodged in it. And so he goes
So he starts pumping the car.
So he like goes to the camera like, I got an idea, and then he reaches into the car, and then on the seat of the driver is a pair of scissors. And he takes it out and then cuts his shirt, like cuts his shirt off, and like that's the bit. And which is fine. That's funny in itself. And then this guy debunks it, and he just like is doing the same thing, and then he reaches into the car and opens the door, and he's like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, but why did you do that? That was like, why did you have to like explain the bit? Like, I don't know. I was like that. That's TikTok to me. Is people who are like, I'm smarter than you.
It. Yeah.
They kill a joke.
I really didn't. I was like, do you think he was actually stuck in that?
Yeah,
Like, did you think the
that's
original TikTok was for real? And if you knew that it was a joke, why did you think your TikTok was funny at all? Like, I didn't get. It's like watching a comedic movie and a guy falls and he goes, he shouldn't have fell. And you're like,
Yeah, so, but you're thinking on a different level than most of the people that are watching that. Most of the people see the guy debunk the thing and they're like, oh, he's so right. These kids are stupid.
And what does that mean? He's so right about what? About the
it just
joke
means
already?
that there's different levels to the humor. One of them is for people that don't get it, and one of them are for people that do get it. Weirdly, the people that don't get it are the ones that are, laughing more on that. So, to each their own. If you, I mean, I don't think it's funny. I agree with you on it. It's like,
you're killing the
yeah,
joke.
because it's like you see the guy cut his shirt, for example, and it's like, do you really think he thought this was a life hack? That's
Like,
kind of why it was a joke,
right?
And it's like, okay, so me, I see that as the funnier video, and then the second part is like, okay, well, you've just,
Killed it.
devalued both, But for some people, they like it because they unironically don't see that he doesn't see it.
Like,
And the guy who's making those, because he makes like
Yeah,
dozens
ton.
of them, he might actually see it. But I think it's just his bit,
I have seen this guy do one where like this guy has a cup and then they use like zip ties to make like a handle of it, and then he just like picks it up, and like that's a version that like makes sense, where they're like, what a useless life hack, you don't need to make a fucking handle out of zip ties, you can just grab the cup. Like that makes sense. But then you've got ones where like some dude puts down like a towel on top of a pool and then like a pillow, and then like jumps in on it and sinks, and then he like cuts to him and he puts like a raft on the pool and gets in it, and I'm like, yeah, no shit. I hate it. I hate it so
taught
much.
me everything I know. Don't use my hand for a glass. This guy, I need his debunking.
I think the thing is, he's had a couple of like really early ones, because I think I know who we're talking about now, because it took me a second.
The guy who always ends like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, because he had like some big ones early on, and the thing is, it's because he's got the original video in there that already has like that sort of like, what are they doing? What thing? And then he goes and does the thing how it's supposed to be done, quote unquote. Even though that's dope, you get like a different, like you get likes from two different people who see the thing and don't watch it long enough to see the rest of it. And they just like it, just because they're...
Do you think people watch his video and like it because
I'm flip-flopping. I think he's a genius now.
No.
He's recontextualized the bad humor of them.
I mean, like, if
if
it's like some meta bit, then it's like, okay. But
I'm starting to think it is.
I don't think it is, because he'll do ones that make sense. Like, he'll do ones where the guy's like cutting this thing with his stupid contraption, and then he has like the knife, and he's just like, like you can just cut it normally. And then
Chat, what do you think? Is it meta, or is he unaware?
He might be aware, but I just don't think he cares. I think like those clout like algorithm people just like, I don't care. When there's content, there's content. When there's money to be made, there's money to be made. They don't give a fuck about whether it's good. Do you think Logan Paul gives a fuck about whether his videos are good or not?
Hey, he's the one who went to a suicide forest,
Yeah.
Great idea.
Aokigahara.
I would have done that myself if I could take a trip to Japan, but
He did like a Poggers React thumbnail.
I can only dream of going to the suicide forest.
Yes, I mean I've got big plans,
That we should put that
not
thumbnail
all of us
for
can
the.
follow our dreams.
We should put
Go
that
to the
thumbnail for today's episode instead of the one we usually just like the whole like, and then there's like the corpse hanging from the tree.
I mean, how did he? I know he's got people who he has to show it to him.
He has handlers. Yes.
He's got handlers. How does absolutely nobody see that? I know he didn't edit it. Who edited that thinking, oh, this is a good idea? What?
I have that shit.
A lot of his handlers were done.
That shit is lost on me.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
All TikTok is to me is just people sending me videos I'll never watch on TikTok.
Yes, Lyndon.
I don't actually use it, so it's like if somebody brings something.
I do send Lyndon a ton of TikToks, so we sort of go back and forth. Otherwise, every once in a while I'll send one to Disco or send one to I haven't sent one to you in a while, Randy. I don't think.
Well, I'll watch them every now and then, but it's like I'll sometimes charge them up and then go back and watch like a bunch of them in a row. I don't really use TikTok as much. Yeah, you know what I mean. TikTok was a hot thing for me for a week, but then
I don't think I've been on there in about a week. I mean, my brother's been in town.
Will it last? Do you think? Prediction? Do you think TikTok will last?
It's backed by the Chinese, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think as like a money making, like algorithmically designed to be perfect type app. Yeah.
Yeah, it's addicting. It can get addicting,
Weirdly predatory.
And kids, watching that shit. Yeah, they're swiping.
They're swiping right on my tint. No.
No. on your ting
On my
doc,
ting
you know?
tong, on my
Ting
ting,
dong.
on my tinger,
Ding dong.
on my ting ting.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are probably right. I think it will.
I
No
remember
Tinder. Guys, who's got Tinder still?
I'm on TikTok trying to find people. I'm trying to
I'm
hook
on
up with that
TikTok.
guy who goes, here's a song you didn't know was sampled. That guy. I'm trying to hook up with that guy.
God,
And
yeah,
he,
that
like,
guy.
Yeah. That's
I
all.
do kind of like some of his videos,
I like
though.
that
I mean,
video.
like,
I follow it because I tried to follow like music so I don't keep getting weird shitty skits. So I just get like music stuff now. But then I get like really lame covers that are like stupid. So now I have to go back and like skits. So
I'm
TikTok.
only liking this for the algorithm.
I don't really watch TikTok though either. Like it's hard sometimes if it's like, oh, I've checked all my socials, I got nothing.
The well is dry.
I'll go on Tik.
Pipe.
But you know me, I'm a Twitter guy. I can go on Twitter forever.
I love
I'm a Twitter guy. I could spend my life and have spent my life. I remember the first time I was like, I created a Twitter. My friend was like, oh, yeah, I think you should create one just for fun. And then that entire night, it was just like us at the table. I think we were at like Applebee's or something. And for like the first 20 minutes, it was all four of us like, oh, check my Twitter. It's real funny. And then like after that, they were like eating. And I was just like, I just skipped whatever I was going to eat. And I just sat there and was like, check mine again. It's funny. And like just kept doing it. And then after they went home, I would like text them, check my Twitter again. It's funny. And like it just never ended. So like that was my platform that I like fell in love with. I love Twitter.
I love
What do you guys
Twitter.
think is
Me too.
your best representation of your persona? Twitter, would you say?
Yes,
Twitter.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for a while, you know, I used to use Twitter all the time, and then I got to college, and people in college found my Twitter because it was before it was like all online. Nobody in high school cared about me, but once people in in college found my Twitter, I was like, oh, I gotta stop using Twitter now, because now they're just making fun of me because of the stupid shit I was posted. And I stopped using Twitter up until like 15, 16 is where I started like using it more so, because I took like a break from like 2013, 2014, 15, you know.
Dang, you missed like those key transition years.
I
when they
know.
added the amount of characters. Wow.
Oh no, I was there for that. I was there for the transition because that was crazy. I remember, fuck, it was 120 characters originally.
140.
140.
Yeah, they doubled it.
They doubled it.
You ever go back and watch humor from early days of Twitter and comedians are joking like 140 characters? Whoa. And then like wow, well this will be dated in like a year.
Drill has probably aged the best.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I came on to Twitter.
Like a fine wine.
Shut up.
I think when Pink Panther said the burger, I lost it.
Yeah, like a bottle of fucking turds. Aged.
You're losing me.
Aged like a bottle of turds. No one wanted it then, and they certainly won't want it now.
I came into Twitter pretty late, like 2017. I came from Facebook, and I was like,
"What's that?"
I joined.
Oh yeah, you were posting videos on Facebook, right? Like
yeah,
because you did more video stuff, and Twitter has never been really more about posting videos.
No,
it has some now, but like it's never really been the bread and butter of a comedy connoisseur.
Right. Yeah, I joined Twitter to like kind of start expanding like the Discoholic thing, and I kind of got addicted to it because like I really like how open the platform is. Like on Facebook, you were limited to like your friends list, maybe a couple groups here and there. On Twitter, anyone can see your stuff. So I love that. You can see anyone's shit.
Great for growth.
I love the possibility, and I'm guilty of this. I'll promote an album and then bomb my account with a bunch of depressing stuff right before an album is. So I'll be like, I'm trying to pick like, I don't know, check out the new album on Halcyon by Flibbity Gibbet. And then I'll be like, you ever know how teachers aren't paid enough? And like right after that, and just go on a tirade. And like I just love how you can like talk about whatever, and
Yeah, it's mhm.
so
Everyone gets mad at me for doing that.
Yeah.
you
Hey, I had to make a whole
you
new
go off
Twitter.
on stuff people care about. That's why.
I think the worst thing on Twitter are hot takes.
Ooh, hot take.
Yeah,
Where's
that podcast
Skeleton
sucks.
Lizard?
Not the podcast. I knew that
just
was going to
listened
come
to
up.
yours. Yours was great.
But like, I feel like it's weird. People are just like, somebody disagree with me, and if you disagree with me, I'm going to say you're wrong. And
Are
this
you
is
ready for the challenge of me saying you're wrong?
This is sure gonna be fun. Share your hot takes. What's a game that'll get this reaction?
I love how it's like opening up a box labeled mystery box that like, but you know exactly what you're gonna get. I'm gonna get someone to disagree with me on this. Like the discourse never goes as planned too.
Like, I don't know. I think I've definitely been guilty of doing stuff where I'm like, you know what? Fuck that, or this is great. But then I think I've honestly, like, I've typed out opinions and been like, this is for nobody. Those are
the ones I delete.
Yeah.
I've deleted more hot takes than any other. Like, I'll write it out
and then just delete it.
And I will give. This is maybe in. I'd say about 70% of them are all about Marvel movies and how I don't like. And then I like sit and think about it for a second. And I'm like, who really gives a shit whether I like them or not? And
I think the same thing, but about how much I like them. And I go, you know what? Who really gives a shit?
Like, yeah. So I'm like, am I really gonna like? No one's gonna. This is what. Oh, and this is what bothers me, I guess, the most about like the hot take culture. And I don't think hot takes the
show. No, nothing to do with
the show is not guilty of this. This is not what we're talking about. But I'm talking about just the general shit post hot take. Somewhere in their head, they must have thought, "Oh, people are gonna be really impressed with this hot take.
Yeah,
they're gonna think better of me based on this." Like, because I know in my head, I'm like, they're gonna be like, "Wow, he's smart for thinking that." And then I'm like, and then if I linger with it enough, and I'm like, wait, who's gonna think I'm that smart? And why would I care if somebody thinks I'm smart because of some shitty opinion I have? Like, that's not smart. That's not, smarts at all. It doesn't, tell you anything about how smart somebody is. So it's very self-serving but short-sighted, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing unless it's, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like an opinion. The last time I had an opinion on Twitter. I'm sure, but here's the thing. I go for when I do opinions. I think I go for 100% absurdity. If you disagree, I'll even type in the tweet. If you disagree, fuck you, or I think you're lying, like stuff like that. Like I'll write it into the tweet that I'm not looking for anyone to disagree. I just tweeted it and I don't care.
I just lit this trash can on fire, and if you want to come get some warmth. Cool by you, but I'm letting it melt. I'm not putting it out.
Let's talk about Twitter. Let's like we have been, but like I think it's interesting. Like the worst kind of replies where like,
ooh,
I'll say
Twitter's where the juice is at.
I
love Twitter. I can talk Twitter all day.
Maybe we can go just a little extra on time because, yeah. But like think about sharing like a positive opinion. I have shared stuff like, I like this song from Sonic 3. I think it's my favorite. I'll say like, I think it's my favorite one from the game. And then people reply, no, it's this. And I go, what is the point of this? Shut up. Like,
I made my point. I don't need you to tell me what your opinion is.
I didn't even say every other song sucked. I like all of it.
Sincerity and be like, you know what?
You're right.
I'm a dumbass. I guess you're a genius.
One time I tweeted this is kind of funny. This is another tweet about the Sonic soundtrack. I said, why is Sonic R I said like, why is Sonic R have like the best soundtrack in the universe? And somebody was like,
it doesn't.
It was universally panned when it came out, and I was just like, shut the fuck up. Like
the problem is Sonic fans. That's the problem.
Yeah, sure.
You get a lot of Sonic fans.
But like there are people who follow me and I'm always just like, suck my cock, you big fucking bitch.
I think that kind of response where I'm gonna disagree with this person, is
Speaking of disagreeing with people,
yeah, go for it. What?
Tumblr. Were any of you guys a Tumblr people?
I
still use
had a
Tumblr, yeah.
I had a Tumblr, but it was only to read the Q&A section of Rocco Bodie.
I had a Tumblr for a bit. For me, Tumblr was like the shit post. For me, Tumblr was like Twitter. It was like a shit posting haven.
I wish they hadn't gotten rid of nudity.
Yeah.
What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, there was somebody from high school that had a really awesome Tumblr I really liked.
Yeah.
High school.
Well, they're not in high school now, you fucking idiot.
I followed Randy. I'm sorry, not you. I followed a Home Resonance Boy.
Oh, you're on
on
first
Tumblr.
name
It was
basis with
funny.
him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Randy Camrat.
Tumblr is not what it used to be, but it's still, you can still get some joy. Actually, the album, I'm not plugging this, but I'm just talking, about the album I was making. Almost all the songs I got that I was writing, I was just looking at Tumblr images, and I was just like, I'll write something that hits this vibe, not hit vibes. But like almost all the images that I used on SoundCloud when I was putting it together, those are all just Tumblr images. So it still has a place for if you're looking to look at a curated aesthetic, a specific aesthetic.
Yeah.
And it does still have that good tag system that lets you find that. But where the nudity at?
Yeah, you're kind of a horny guy.
On Tumblr, I was like,
I can't tell if you're like, I appreciate the art of pornography, or if you're just like, I'm fucking horny. There's a very thin line where I can't tell. I'm like, Wiz is horny posting again. Because you're just like,
I'll be honest with you. I'll post something and I'll be like, hope somebody doesn't think that's like, me flirting, because I'll post that and then I'll go like play video games and think nothing of it for days and days. Like, oh, I'm up late. Who wants to chat with the Wiz? And then I'll be like, well, time to ignore this tweet, and I'll go to bed. So I'll like say something that makes it sound like I'm like whatever interested in doing something. Then I'm like, time to go read a book.
Just being polite.
Just go do something else.
It reminds me of Mass Effect 3, where you just click all the nice options and end up fucking the guy. That was me in the Mass Effect 3. I was just nice to the dude who flew the ship. I ended up fucking him.
I agree with Afternoon Walk. You can appreciate the art of pornography if it is exploitative. I believe you can appreciate the art of it, the humor of it, even.
I just love.
I like the nudes. I like when they have.
I like the notes.
Hey,
I like
I ain't
that
gonna
part of
complain.
porn when you're
Got all
like,
the parts. No, don't.
My favorite part of porn is when they penetrate.
My favorite part of porn is when
My favorite part of the porn is the olive oil.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo boo.
really put
You want to jerk off together? Like that one Twitter thread?
Look in that picnic basket. It's my cock. Fuck
You
it.
see that Bolo tweet? Yeah. Well, let's start.
I think the same as it can be linked to so many things, where the VHS and beta war, Tumblr, there's so many things where if there is also the option for pornography on that platform, it has a chance to thrive. And
I mean, things like
people gravitate towards stuff
outside of pornography. Tumblr was great. I mean, I remember.
I'm just you're okay. Everybody's painting me as the porno connoisseur of Tumblr. I did not.
You are. You're the one who's like, I like my H movies and my H games. My H games and my H movies, and you want to talk hentai? I got the Rex for you.
You know X Games mode? I'm on my H Games mode.
Yeah, I bet you like BMXXX. That fucking, you're so horny.
EA
I only wish they had let you play as the Slim Jim guy in that one.
I love that game. Dave Mira.
Dave Mira, plays the Slim Jim guy.
I'm
no hit
listening
detection on the head, so you could do a backflip and your head would go through the ground.
Listening to Sublime in the game and playing as the Slim Jim guy. I don't cry when my dog runs away.
Yeah. Sublime in yes, I remember playing that first level. There must have been a demo.
There
disc
must
with
have
that
been,
on it.
yeah.
I remember I played that first level
With the
my
train?
friends over and over and over again. Yes, yeah, and there was like an award you could get for landing on the train or something like that.
There was like a
I
secret
think
thing.
that was the level you could do the longest manual on too.
Or,
Damn, I played
wheelie,
that.
you
That's the
mean?
reason I got a PS1. I think a wheelie. No, it was a manual.
Well, you're a
Did they
bike.
call it a manual? Yeah,
Was it a
did-
manual
did
on
they
a
call it
bike?
wheelie or a manual?
I don't know. I just don't think was it count as a manual
Yeah,
if it's a bike?
You can read it. Yeah.
Oh, I want you to read it.
Yeah.
My first short
Who
story,
reads
my
names
first
in
short
this
story.
book?
We've come full circle, guys.
Listen, that's a funny game. Playing BMX Triple X, that game sucked. I just realized you said that shitty game. BMX Triple X. Remember when it was like funny to have like, that was the age of
The Man
Leisure
Show.
Suit Larry
Oh my
in
God.
3D. Like
Mhm.
they really came into their own, no pun intended. Like that they really,
I
really
remember
came into their own on that.
as a kid getting GMR magazine, which was like the EB Games GameStop magazine, and I was just at the kitchen table. Like, I mean, mom was making dinner over here. I was flipping through it. I get to the page with the Lee Shoot Larry ad, and she's like, "What is this?"
cut,
She literally rips
Save
the
that for
page out
later.
of the magazine and cancels the subscription. I was so
Oh
mad.
my! She canceled your subscription to a free magazine that you got.
Taking this for myself. Just,
Well,
just
Well,
take a look.
she tried to cancel the subscription. It only lasted for like 3 more
That was
issues. You know?
it was the first iteration of being canceled.
What do you? This is not so much funny as it will be revealing. But what did you? I'm gonna guess because you guys also like video games that your sexual awakening was not through pornography, but probably through a video game character crush. Is that accurate for any of
That's
you?
not me at all.
No,
I actually find it
Okay.
weird.
Not me either.
I have never related to people who are like, I was
And it
horny for
certainly
fucking the
wasn't.
dog on that show. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait,
Not
you,
me at all. People
Yeah,
are always like,
So
did
you
watch
saw
that
a human. So you were a pervert and you saw a human being.
Yeah,
and
I used
thought,
to
Yum
peep.
yum.
I used to sneak around the neighborhood and be like, looking for
Ooh,
good, looking
well,
for
in
good.
the
1950s.
Mm-hmm.
I had my short pants and my binoculars, and I was looking to see something nice.
Yeah,
What?
no, I'm not
Yes,
one of
it
those
was
guys.
just me. I played.
anybody else?
Harvest
Answer.
I told Amy
I would
this
just
already.
be too
So this isn't a
embarrassed.
secret.
Because now I'm thinking about it, and I think I know what it was, but
It's
just too
not. It
embarrassed.
is Simba from the Lion King.
it is.
It's Echo the
It is
Dolphin.
Genesis, but only the
it-
Genesis version.
Yeah.
Because Super
Yeah,
Nintendo,
The
he was too
child
hard.
version of Simba.
Yes, no.
Rafiki. His ass.
First on the Lion King.
I've had a thing for red asses ever since.
Yeah, the devil from I Am Weasel.
So I talk about that character way too often.
Pork
Wait,
butts.
what?
He was the devil from
Yeah,
Cow and Chicken guy.
Or
like,
yeah, any of those shows.
the one who was like, he
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
know.
a-
It was, for me, it was what's that game?
Harvest
What's
Moon.
the farming? Harvest Moon, and there was like a dating sim element to it. And
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, getting married might be nice. And then I was
Fucking
like thinking about
nice.
it too much. The weird thing it was definitely way later than I think a lot of other people were starting to get interested in that stuff because I was like playing Def Jam Fight for New York or something
Hell yeah,
also.
fuck
And
yeah.
there were like half naked people in that game, and
But
I
it
was
was-
like, gross, disgusting.
They're
And
all
then
rappers.
I'd play like what the hell is that game? Harvest Moon, and I'd be like, ooh, this is hot stuff.
How come you don't farm then?
How come I don't farm in real life? you mean?
Yeah.
Is that what that game was about?
I only,
Listen, I
I
played
only
it, but I
fucked,
had
I only fucked my neighbors. Is that game about something else?
Hey, you know, I was playing,
Guy's
you
a
know,
terrible farmer, but he sure is horny. That's how they thought of me in that town.
you guys remember Putt Putt?
Yuck.
That was your
You
sexual
like the guy who had the wagon wheels?
No.
You guys remember Tough Puppy?
I can
Remember
see
Super
that. I
Pup?
can see that.
Remember Cubert?
You remember- yeah, my
Oh,
sexual.
Oh, dude, DSL.
Y'all remember Cubics? Mm.
Remember Cubics?
Yeah.
Cubics.
Free sex for everyone.
Oh my! Wait a second.
Think about Cubics way too much.
What did that show even look like? I remember
It
like
was
the
early
robots, but there's-
3D.
Robots for
There, but
everyone.
there's like kids in there, but I
Yeah,
can't
there
remember what they
were.
look like at all.
Welcome to the town of Bubble Town, and
Yeah, I think my sexual awakening was Butt Ugly Martian.
Oh God, I quote "Butt Ugly Martian" so often. There was a time where I thought the funniest thing in the world was the beginning of Butt Ugly Martians, where in the opening the character says, "I just want a hoverboard," and so I clipped that and I would just play it nonstop.
Holy
repeat.
shit, Butt Ugly Martians was
love that.
insane.
I would like say it until I started laughing, and then my family would be like, "Oh, he's gonna do this shit
All
for hours
night.
now."
I know.
And I'd be like, on a hoverboard, and then I'd like throw in an extra. I just want to feel my girth. And, like, I love that theme song.
That show
It's
is
such a
insane.
terrible. Yeah,
That I think I
those
watched a
early
lot of
3D
it.
shows. Oh my god, they're so bad that that's uncanny valley. That they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
they thought this was like
just
cutting
looked
edge.
at. I completely forgot that's what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. It's that shiny 3D.
The Chinese 3D.
It looks like 90s video game cutscene 3D.
Pre Jimmy Neutron 3D. 'Cause
Exactly.
Jimmy Neutron definitely. I watched an interesting video on how Jimmy Neutron, like, they spent a lot on that, and then they were like, okay, well, we're gonna push this as this is the new model of how we're gonna do 3D animation for our Nickelodeon shows, and it's like that really kind of pushed all those other shows to like, oh, that looks really dated now. So
Yeah.
anything pre Jimmy Neutron, that 3D, like Code Lyoko or something.
Oh,
That's
Oh god, I never got that show. That show always
Big
like their
ass.
foreheads.
Their
Four
foreheads,
heads.
yeah.
9
What
heads
is-
going on.
Their
They
heads
always,
are
like-
huge.
Okay, a hot take. Rugrats is ugly ass
Sexual
show.
new Rugrats ugly.
Ugly.
No,
all Rugrats
Well, no.
ugly.
Oh, always was. Always
Babies are
was.
just ugly in general. I mean, that's not-
Yeah.
I
It's
think-
trying to make
I think what's her name? Angelica's mom, I think, was somewhat attractive if she didn't have that giant melon of a head.
Yeah, Hey Arnold was my sexual awakening. I would walk around with my penis out and go, Arnold! Arnold!
There goes the guy singing "Hey Arnold" and whipping his wiener out again.
Yo,
Arnold.
Great sound.
mine was Doug.
Yeah.
Doug Funny.
Yo.
You would play the Mew Brothers theme while you're whipping your wiener out.
I need more allowance to buy lube.
I love
Boy lube.
To buy what were they called? The beats.
need more allowance.
To fuck my friend. I don't know. The blue guy,
He
Skeeter.
said that.
His name
Skeeter.
was Skeeter.
Oh my god.
Skeeter was fun.
Eater.
Shows from that era, like they just had some of them, like they all were very different. Not a lot of shows looked very similar, except let's say they were like dubbed by the same creator.
Right.
Like
Like
that sort of
Total
shit.
Drama
Like, they all-
Island in 16.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, like, they all felt very individual.
Yeah.
I mean, this is getting to another topic of like how I maybe it's just I'm getting older and so I don't see the nuances of it because I'm not like engulfed in the sort of shit. But a lot of shows that just have like a very similar.
Well, there's some shows that have a
feel
good
to it.
aesthetics, like Steven Universe,
I-
Adventure Time, like they exist. I think. I do think there's an aspect of just like we're not watching them, so we see the ones and I'll go, those all look the same. But I think some do. I think it's probably
They're
about
too
the
busy
same.
watching TikTok. They're watching that guy swing his wiener with Hey Arnold.
Ba-da-da-da. And on that note, guys.
Imagine if you had a football-headed penis, though.
Oh,
my
hold on.
God.
Let's riff on
Like
this.
the shaft? It's a pointy at the end?
If the head of your penis was up.
Which like which is
Which side? Yeah, Stewie Griffin or Conehead?
Stewie. Talking Stewie or Conehead? We talking Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Or Griffin?
Which way?
Oh God. Well, answer me this: not which is funnier, but which came to your mind first? Because I never
Sideways.
even pondered. I thought sideways.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
think
I
when
thought
you
that
say
was-
football head, you think Arnold style. You don't think like punting style.
Horrible stuff.
You don't think Charlie Brown about to kick this and remove the ball away upright?
I'm just imagining like it just being like easy to just snap off.
Like so.
What if there was a bit where
I see a
Lucy
beautiful thing. I think about how to destroy it.
Lucy from the Peanuts holds it, and then
From the penis.
he goes to kick it or something and suck it, and
Yeah.
then she removes it real quick. He falls on his ass.
He winds up to kick his own penis.
I don't know. I don't know. You figure it out.
Hey, listen, I'm just
Listen,
ideas, man.
I pitched it. You flesh it out.
Wah, 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 wah,
Flesh
wah,
it
wah.
out.
God, parents really do be like that.
Parents always be saying that.
Wah, wah.
Parents always be kicking your dick.
Yo, I went to the club last night. Got some football head.
She was like,
That's the newest thing. Kids are all talking about. Hey, I went behind the bleachers the other day. Got some football head.
It's
oh
where,
my god.
it's
Football head at Stacy's party.
It's where
Got a bit of flamingosis.
getting football head is when you go behind the bleachers and you help your apartment neighbor find his long lost daughter for Christmas. That's an episode of Hey Arnold.
Oh,
Getting
That's a
football
thinker.
head is
I was
when
supposed
you
to know that. I was supposed to-
Yes, you're
on her
supposed to know that. How am I the only one that knows that?
I'm sorry.
Mr.
Someone said
Wynn.
like
Mr.
good
Wynn,
television
yeah.
as a kid.
Some of us are supposed to have a good childhood now. Wow,
Yeah,
what a prerequisite.
I was watching Arthur. I was cool.
Hey
Arthur's
Arthur.
funny. Arthur's
is
good
funny.
too.
I like the part where he
Who's
hits
hotter?
TW.
Who's hotter?
Okay, hold on.
Arthur's mom
Oh,
or
Or the
Dexter's
Arthur
mom?
theme?
Arthur's theme was by Bob Marley's son.
Yes, it was.
Oh my god! Real? Oh,
Mhm. Would the people
Ziggy
walk
Marley.
down the street?
yeah. I mean, I just.
Is that racist?
Yeah, you just walk out with whip out your dick, and you're like,
They were
"Hey,
using
what a
cattle
wonderful guy!"
Which cartoon theme song would be most appropriate to whipping your wiener out in town and
Fairly Odd
singing it
Parents.
while you're
Brother Goose, Green Moose, Crop Juice, Giant Snake, Giant Snake, Giant Snake, Giant Snake.
Right,
Timmy
so, hey,
has
Arnold,
an average
me-
size that no one wants to suck. Mom and Dad and
Bean
Vicky.
jerk. Could be that.
Gloom
I
up
think it
in
could be
his
that.
room.
Danny Phantom would be good for sperm.
What? Would be good for sperm? What does that mean?
It's pretty good for my sperm.
Yes. Glowing green eyes.
It's
So I can see.
What's another great one? That's
Oh my god, Invader Zim.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that.
I'm just thinking about theme
Without
songs now.
words. Yeah, what's a good word? A theme song with words. It has to be words.
I can't just think
It
of
has to be words that are
instrumental.
like, yeah, just I'm singing the theme
The
song. It's
Simpsons.
goosebumps, and at the end, Rita beware.
Readers beware. My
And then everybody's like, "Oh, he was doing goosebumps. Wait, his dick's out." So you're a bit more doing a guess that tune up until the
I'm
end
walking
of
around the street with my rod out, just going, ooh,
guess that tune.
bum, bum, bum.
This should be a TV show. Guess that tune. Nude. Guess that tune.
Guess that
Like,
nude tune.
yeah. Wait, he was naked the whole time. Hey, his wiener was out. Oh, hey Arnold.
Aw.
So you should
I like
see my
all
dick.
that would be
as a
good.
Teenage
That would be a good
robot.
one.
Well, yeah, look at suck on my dick as a teenage romance. Suck on my cock. Sorry.
Wait.
Teenage.
Everyone, try it in your hometown. See how it goes.
Oh shit! I'm trying to think of more theme songs. I
Oh,
know someday.
Oh,
Are we-
Charlie.
Then we're getting too new. I gotta go back. I gotta go older. Rocco's Modern Life.
That's be something that makes somebody like go, "Oh yeah, I remember that show."
Hey, his
Like,
cock is
David
out.
David the Gnome or something. Do you guys remember that show? Anybody watch?
Oh,
David the
wait,
Gnome?
like Naughty?
Sounds like
The
you
gnome?
made it up.
Like,
Naughty the
Naughty.
Gnome. No, not Naughty. Not Naughty that was a PBS show too.
yeah, I remember
You
that
guys-
shit.
anybody- I think you probably watched PBS at the same time. Did you watch Zoom also? Like that show? where
Zuma.
I
Yeah,
swear to
yeah.
God, Zoom
Damn,
is the
Zoom.
inspiration
That's
for
where I
my
was like-
logo.
I love Zoom.
Zoom.
Oh.
Sharp
Naughty the
edges.
Gnome was good too.
I mean, it's one of like was part of the aesthetic. I was like kind of like I love sharp ass bold color stuff like that. That's Zoom was one of the pictures I had
You
downloaded.
had me at sharp ass.
Z
Zoom
and
was
Drix.
good.
Z
I remember
and
watching
Dick.
it, and I'd be like, "Oh, I can put food dye in milk." Yeah, Mom. I guess I do want to be a scientist when I grow up.
Damn,
Hey,
what is
Mom,
this?
can I borrow a gallon of milk now?
You know what? You okay. To me, you come off as like a Wishbone type of guy.
I love Wishbone. Actually, Wishbone was and possibly still is Amy's desktop on her desktop.
Oh,
That's her
wow.
background, Wishbone. I
Yeah.
love Wishbone. I'd be like the thing was it was the same thing every time. It's like, remember this classic book? Well, what if it was a dog? And every time I'd be like, oh, it's the Count of Monte Cristo, but it's a dog. Oh, Wishbone, you done it again.
Whip my dick out.
Oh, Wishbone, motherfucker. You done it again, Wishbone.
Wishbone, you motherfucker.
Wishbone was
You look
cool
at mine,
too.
Wishbone.
They'd show you like these behind the scenes thing. Wishbone taught me how like in movies where there's a large crowd, like they
Mhm.
did the thing where they would record the crowd in different places and then just composite them together. And I was like, Wishbone, you sneaky bastard.
You sneaky motherfucker.
You did this.
Yo,
Mola.
now I'm just listening off PBS shows as a kid. Fucking
Wishbone was
Yeah, dude,
Dwayne
Rough-
the Lions.
Rough Ruffman, man.
Yo, Ruffman was fucking funny.
rough.
Fuck.
Man,
Man.
this
Oh,
this,
little-
this show
little
got off the
lame.
rails,
PBS
man.
was
What the
hilarious.
fuck?
I love PBS.
What
Maybe
the-
that's why we think we're funny, because we watch these public TV shows
I
and we're
think
like,
so.
nobody is out here. Everybody's probably, all these other 12-year-olds my age, they're probably looking at porn. I'm watching science.
I'm jerking off to the dog from Wishbone. From the
Me and Wishbone were getting a rube.
Jeez.
I'm looking at
Remember Joey's mom in Wishbone? I think that was the first single mom I ever saw on TV.
Interesting.
Possibly.
What is? Yeah, that's interesting. What about?
Interesting. Not funny, but interesting.
Would y'all fuck the Proud Family? Boom.
Wait, which one?
This will
Oscar.
divide us.
Sugar Mama. I think we should call it for the episode. I'm so glad we didn't touch on anything I wrote down because it was not looking good.
I don't want to talk
What'd you write
about
down?
funny stuff.
What did I write down? I wrote down comedic influences. What are good examples of it's funny but it's unironically good, which we kind of covered. When is it too funny or too crazy?
When the
Wha-
funny's too funny.
Why do we make things funny? There's no one funnier than us. Does comedy make anything?
That question itself, just keep reading. How come nobody's funnier?
Nobody's funnier than I said. Does it make? Does comedy somehow make stuff less valid, like less of an art form? How important is it? How important is it to take things seriously, or if you need to? When does something become purely comedy? And then the consequences of being funny. That's it.
Is there such a thing as impure comedy? Have you ever heard of such a
You've
thing?
seen my Twitter.
Impure. No, it's impure. All right.
Impure comedy. Impure comedy is when you're running around your city with your penis
cock
out, singing fucking chicks,
Your
dick,
football-headed
giant
dick.
robots, doing the Mega XLR theme.
I was just gonna say, they're doing the Vegas XLR. That show was awesome.
Yeah,
I was like a bunch of people that love giant robots, but we're like, well, we gotta have it Americanized. So
mm-hmm.
Just
That
imagining
show
somebody
was
whipping
sick.
his cock out with the
I
Rugrats
love
theme
that. What
playing.
was the guy's name in that show?
I don't know if I can remember. Hutch?
Hutch.
Was that? Am I right?
That sounds right. That sounds right. and his friend.
You know,
I think
there
his
was
friend was played by Steve Bloom, I think, which is pretty nuts.
That sounds very, very possible. You should have put the background as the. Did you see that picture of the cast for the Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, I'm in
it looks
impure
good. That one.
And he rubs his cock to the. Yeah, I like alternative comedy. Starts rubbing.
Okay, weird question. Big guy and Rusty the boy robot. Ring a bell.
Oh, I love the
Weird.
animation in that show. I
His name
love
was
it.
his name was Coop.
Coop.
Not
Hutch. What's
Hutch.
Hutch?
Hutch.
Hutch sounds possible.
I'm trying to think.
I
What's
love
his
Rusty
friend's
the Boy
name?
Robot.
Jamie.
It was
Yeah, Steve Bloom.
Jamie.
Coop, Jamie, and
Rusty the
Kiva.
Boy Robot took that shitty animation that Men in Black had, but it turned it up to like it was a refined like Men in Black style animation. It was so much better.
I remember the day after 9/11 watching that on Fox Kids. No, it was the day before 9/11. Actually, no, it was the day before 9/11.
The day of.
9/10?
It
No,
collapsed it even.
I remember coming home from school early on that day and trying to watch the new episode because it was going to be a new episode on that day. And well, I didn't really see that.
That day. Remember the day that would live in infamy? The one where Rusty the Boy Robot who didn't get that new
It's just such a
episode.
vivid memory in my head.
Other things.
It's just such a vivid memory. I
That
don't
show
know
was
why.
awesome, though. Robots were
In
very
disguise.
cool. And they were always in disguise.
Speaking of robots, I don't have a segue. Let's transform this show off. Because if we hit 2 hours, we're not gonna do that. Not with you, idiot. Anyone got anything to plug? Let's start with Colin. Halcyon.
Yes. I got a VHS from Shonen Sampler coming out this weekend, and it says unrated on the back because there's some violence in it. And some boobs, which
You're a connoisseur
okay with.
of porn.
So if you're a connoisseur, if you're looking to get your rocks off and get some beats in more than way than one, no, but it's a really good
If you
album.
were trying
And
to
it's a
beat.
great tape. Really great.
What label
tape.
is that on?
Halcyon.
And then I have one more question.
What is Halcyon? Is that what you're gonna ask?
What's Halcyon? Woo!
Get back to your Hey Arnold. I have one other thing, and this is probably the most important one for the year because this is something that we've been doing for a couple of years now. The Vaporwave Up and Comers 2021 is coming out on the 20th, and that has a ton of music on it. We always push as much music as you can possibly fit on a cassette. We fit that, and sometimes we even cut a song in half. No, we don't do that.
Sometimes we even
but-
drop the bad ones.
Yeah, sometimes we just fill it with shit. No, this one is really, really good. I think it starts off with a song by, is it Be Careful starts it off? Anyway, it's a great group this year. So shout out to Polyglot, always puts it together, I think, over on the Reddit. Is that where he usually does it? I don't know. I should know this because I put help. But it came out really beautiful. I'm not going to get up, but it's looking good. And of course, over on Business Casual the 18th, my own album, The Wizard of Loneliness, Last Words, is coming out. Is that the right date? 18th? It's Friday, right?
It's a Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we just got some promo stuff for it.
What was that?
Whoa. It's come and here, The Wizard of Loneliness, Lost for Words.
Yeah, we got some handbills printed out for my execution.
Holy shit.
Literally some gallows humor on there because.
Is this your last album?
Yeah. It might be. I don't know how people are going to receive it. From what everybody that has heard songs of a couple of the songs, because this is the first album I've ever not put all the songs out on SoundCloud beforehand. Some of them are private. This is the first time I've ever done that, but from what people have heard of it, they're like, "Oh, this is nice. I didn't know you did this stuff." And I was like, "Ooh, that's because I'm always joking
It's all
about
drum and bass.
anime and weenies."
It's all I'm talking about children's cartoon shows and penises.
Yeah, so
My favorite.
Yeah. Hey, leave them guessing. Will there be children's show and wieners on this album?
Pete and
You'll
P.
have to buy it.
Pete and Pete and P.
PNP. So that's all I got for right now. 3 things.
Hot. Johnny.
Oh, hey, wait.
well,
One last thing.
Nope. Time's up.
You're right.
One last
Yeah.
thing. One last thing. No, I want to hear it.
I'm kidding.
My Curates campaign for the Divine Beats repress is ending in 2 days. So if you're watching this on Sunday, it's probably too late. But it's
It'll be up
funded
Monday,
already.
so
but
yeah,
if
it'll
you-
be too late.
yeah. So don't worry about it. But thank you everybody that supported that. We made it past like 200% on that. So that was awesome. So thank you. That was it.
Hot. Johnny.
Well, I'm gonna say next week we do have Wizard of Loneliness with the new next Friday. We have Wizard of Loneliness. But this week we got Transmute by Economics. Tape available for Mrs. Casual. Really cool stuff.
Who was that? I saw it came out today.
Economics. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce
I
it.
don't know what you said, so.
Well, new album, Business Casual. Check it out. Also, AOL vinyl still available. You know it. I'm gonna just say that one more time. AOL vinyl still available. And Sunday night, Chris Live. Don't know what it is this week. We'll find out. You'll find out.
Disco.
Usually I stream Saturdays, but this Saturday we are doing a movie night in my Discord. I'll link that. We're watching The Wiz. If you don't know it, if you ever watch The Wizard of Oz and think, what if Michael Jackson was the Scarecrow and Diana Ross was Dorothy and the music was funkier? Find out tomorrow, 8 p.m. ES.
I wish there was a way to sum up
I
what kind of
might watch
movie.
that, honestly. I might join you on that because I watch every movie and think, well, what if Michael Jackson was a scarecrow?
It's like the
So
Wizard.
this might
It's like the
scratch that
Wizard of
itch.
Oz, but I can't think of any way else to sum it up.
The Wiz has to see The Wiz.
I have not seen The Wiz. I have not seen the movie called Wizard of Loneliness. Although everyone has tried to be like, "Hey, did you get it from that movie?" And I'm like, I haven't even seen it.
Have you
Probably
ever watched
sucks.
the Nintendo movie, The Wizard, or whatever it's called?
That I have seen, but that's because it's a video game movie. So I thought there might be some horny stuff in it.
Mario 3, the horniest game.
Yeah, remember when they revealed Mario 3?
I when
Yeah.
Virgo walked out and she was like,
Oh, no. They said.
Ninja Gaiden.
what else? Do I got anything?
When are you streaming?
Monday, we stream Mondays, and yeah, I think that's about it for me. We got Z stream. Well, I think we're starting Spider-Man for PS4. Also, check out Loki on Disney Plus. Sponsored by that. You're gonna want to check out Word Girl on PBS.
How can you be sponsored by a publicly funded?
You're gonna want to check out Juicy Juice.
That's the sponsor for them. I'm sponsored by the kids that were in Zoom. Not on the air anymore, but I just extort them
Sponsored
every
by
month.
Zaboomafoo.
I'm sponsored by the Krat Brothers.
Sponsored by the Kraggles. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm sponsored by the Peanuts from Proud Family Movie. Let's go.
Bye.
Oh yeah, wave for the thumb for the GIF, Colin.
Colin, you're not waving.
Got it,
I
Naz.
can't see. Am I waving?
You're waving.
I'm waving. I'm
Good.
just thinking about Zaboomafoo, though.
Yeah, Zaboomafoo. I'm thinking about Zaboomafoo.
Okay.
Think
Sorry.
about repeat.
All right.
Goodbye.